Hello everyone, welcome back to Biotech Hub. We are continuing with our research and methodology series. So now we are going to understand few terminologies related to research and methodology. First, we have research problem. So research problem can be defined as any specific issue or question that that the study aims to address. So it defines the scope and the focus of the study and serve as the starting point for any type of investigation. Like we can understand the research problem with an example. Say suppose we want to get what is the relation between social media usage and its effect on teenagers, or mental problems related with social media. We want to determine this kind of relationship. So this is a particular research problem. So it is addressing some particular aim or a topic, and giving us a starting point for our investigation or for our procedure. Okay, next we have hypothesis. So hypothesis is a tentative statement or a proposition that predicts the relationship between variables in a research study, and it provides a testable explanation for a research problem. So and there are mainly two type of hypothesis. One is null hypothesis and other one is alternate hypothesis. So what is null hypothesis? Null hypothesis states that there is no relation or there is no difference between the variables that are being studied. So whatever the variable A and variable B we are studying, there is no difference and there is no relation as well with within these two variables. Second is alternative hypothesis. So alternative hypothesis states that it relations and differences between the variables. So example we can take that, suppose the social media usage has been increased a lot, and it is associated with anxiety among teenagers. So this is a kind of a hypothesis which we can analyze, and that we can use to predict the relationship between the variables. Next, what are variables? So variables are basically the characters or the properties, attributes that can vary or change in a research study, and they're the factors that are being studied and manipulated to test hypothesis and answer the research question. So variables are basically whatever the properties or the characters that are given for a study, and these variables can be used for testing of the hypothesis or to address some research problem. And there are mainly two type of variables present. First is the independent variable and second is the dependent variable. So the independent variable, the variable that is manipulated or controlled by a researcher, and the dependent variable is the variable that is measured or observed to determine the effect of the independent variable. So basically independent variable is showing some effect on dependent variable. So we can for example we can look at through the example that for an independent variable, social media use, that is by the hours spent on social media per day. And for a dependent variable we can say that mental health. So the level of anxiety is being measured using a standardized questionnaire. So in the summary we can conclude that the research problem provides a overachieving focus of the study. The hypothesis predicts the relationship between the variables, and the variables are the factors that are being studied and manipulated to test the hypothesis. So with the clarification of these kind of elements, it helps in designing the research and conducting a well structured and focused research study. And thank you all for your patient ears. I hope you enjoyed our video, and if you find this video useful, then do share it with your friends and family. Also like the video if it was useful, and I'll see you all for the next one.